Hello, it's Andrew from 510 Books. It is Friday, January 3rd, 2025, and I'm in my warehouse. I closed, about to leave. Thought I'd make a quick video. Today I finished going through all the vinyl, sorting through all the vinyl. It is in there. There are 7 crates. 6 of the crates are essentially full. The 7th one is about half full. But I finished the records. That's awesome. Now I moved on to everything that I got yesterday, which was donations and one trade. And then today I got another trade, which was all movies or DVDs, which is why it took me a while. And I haven't gone through the books. I still have that stack in this box here. So I'm doing that. But one of the things I did go through, which I thought was pretty cool, not something that I was aware of in that era or was reading, but now looking back on it is pretty cool, is these Disney Adventures magazines. Turns out there's 39 of them, and they're from 1990 to 1994. 91, 92, 93 are basically complete. They might be missing one or two here and there, but 39 total. And just looking at this stuff is pretty cool. If you grew up in the 90s, you will know what I'm talking about. These are some of the, these are 91 here. These are the covers. And as you go through them, I got Bob Saget. Excuse me. John Candy. Weird Al Yankovic. Oh my gosh. Bronson. How did you say it? Pinchot? I forgot. He was on that TV show. Hulk Hogan, Macaulay Culkin in the 90s. I thought this kind of stuff was really cool. Neil Patrick Harris as a kid. Michael Jordan. So when I look at this kind of stuff, Paula Abdul, MC Hammer, I mean, just remember this. Dinosaurs, that TV show. Full House, of course. Jason Priestley. Arnold Schwarzenegger. Urkel. Whoops. Wayne's World, Honey, what is his name? Rick Moranis, Luke Perry, etc., etc. I look at this stuff and it's like, this is the kind of stuff that, to me, has cultural significance, historical cultural significance, especially because I grew up in this era. But you can take it back to the 70s, 80s, the 60s, whatever, and it's all significant. But this is the stuff that I know really well. So looking at this is pretty cool. Memory lane. I would hope. Well, I don't know what people are going to do with these because I'm going to put these on eBay, sell them for $100, which I think is a steal considering the amount of cool stuff in here. But this is kind of one of the reasons why. Look at this crisscross. One of the reasons why I got into this. Tim Allen, the Tool Guy, is because of this kind of stuff, which I wasn't even aware of, and you can sell anything, right? Whether it's reselling, whether it's selling, whatever. But you can sell anything. And I want to sell stuff that not only I know about, but also I really, really enjoy. I really love to read. I love books. I really love to watch movies, TV shows. I love music. So video games, I did play video games as a kid, but I'm not a video game fanatic. But that's memory lane as well. I know a little bit about it. So that's enjoyable too. But the 3 main ones, music, movies, and books, this is why I got into it, right? Stuff like this. It's a lot more enjoyable when you're selling something that you know about / enjoy. It's hard to, I would imagine it's hard to make a living selling something that you don't really care about. So, I'm not going to sell shoes. I'm not going to sell clothes. I'm not going to sell, I don't know, whatever, any random thing, jewelry, stuff that I don't care about. And I recommend you do the same thing. But of course, everyone's different. Some people don't mind. They're like, I'm just in it to make money. I don't care. I'll sell anything, when it comes to reselling. And that's fine if that works for you. But I found it to be more rewarding, more enjoyable to sell something that you know about and you really enjoy personally and have experience with. I also got some cassette tapes. So there's Culture Club, there's Bangles, Sheryl Crow, Howard Jones, The Smithereens. There's all kinds of stuff. Those are cool additions to my cassette tape selection here in my store. Lots of movies, some older stuff. If you remember Chevy Chase movies, those Fletch movies, Fletch Lives. This one's old, Die Mommy Die. What is this? The Dark Castle, Bull Durham, American Driving. Lots of older stuff. Alias, all kinds of different movies. This one I'd never seen before. Haven't seen the movie and never saw the VHS, Book of Love. Apparently it's pretty rare on VHS. I don't know about DVD. I'm gonna sell it for $5 in my store. It kind of varies online, but that's kind of a steal actually for somebody to pick it up for that cost. But that was something that was donated. No, that was actually today for the trade, where I gave store credit to somebody and got some good new stuff as well. So all that stuff's going to go into the store. Those books are going to go in the store. I still have to go through all those, of course. That's one of the reasons why I opened up the store, is because I really enjoy this stuff. I know it pretty well, and I've gotten to know a lot more. For instance, a lot more musical genres, a lot more movies and TV shows that I wasn't aware of. Of course, lots and lots of books. Books are the largest, how do you say it? The type of thing that you can sell that sort of never ending in terms of coming across new titles. You're never going to know everything, every book. There's just too many books that have been published over the years. And you just, there's no way. I'm always coming across new books. No other category compares, right? With books. There's just so many, whether it's even books in the last 50 years. I mean, think about the amount of books that have been published in the last 50 years. And then you can go back another 100 years, 150 years, and there's going to be millions and millions and millions of titles. So yeah, it's a big, what do you call it? Category. But, I had a lot of people buy books today. People looked at the books. This one guy was saying, I have a good selection, that kind of thing. So those are the kind of things that are rewarding for me, to build a quality selection. Know that I'm not going to sell a lot of these books right away, but that someone will come along, the right person, and will buy them. And I want to have good, variety, selection, organization. And the books that are out there are by and large books that somebody is going to be interested in. It's something that is either an older book that still has interest, or people still have interest in it, or it's a relatively newer book that is obviously popular, or that there's still interest in it, whether it's a topic or the author or whatever it may be. And this store is small, but I say it's small but mighty because I do fill it with a lot of stuff, and always putting out new stuff each week. So it's become, I was thinking about relating it to raising kids, whereas the reason why I enjoy this process and this journey is because it's similar to raising kids, where when you have a kid, and you'll know this if you've had kids, or if you currently have kids, or raising kids, or raised kids, that it's no matter how much how many books you read, or how much advice people give you, you never know until you actually have the kids what it's like, and you have to make decisions and raise them. And it's a journey, and I'm still doing that. I have a 9-year-old and a 12-year-old, and I look at this business as the same way, where you don't know until you do it. And I've learned tons about running a retail store, about selling this type of stuff, about pricing, about running sales, about all kinds of things. And it's ever evolving. It's a journey. And I see sort of in the future, like I've talked about a lot, is I enjoy being here and I enjoy doing it. But obviously, I don't have much time freedom if I am attached to the store, which is why the bigger it gets, the more I'll be interested in hiring more people. It's just that it's got to bring in enough money, obviously, to warrant the cost of labor. But anyway, just the journey towards that, because I was thinking, well, what if, in the future, that I have grown it to a certain degree to where it kind of runs itself. I have systems in place. Is that going to be as rewarding, right? Kind of like after you've raised your kids and they've gone off and they're adults. I don't know what that's like. I'm not there yet. But I can imagine it's kind of sad, right? Because now's the time that's the most active, the most fun, the most adventurous. So that was my little tidbit. All right, guys, thanks for watching, especially if you stayed to the end of the video. We'll see you in the next one. Take care.